We're launching this programme today really because we are absolutely in the business of helping companies access funds domestically and internationally from the investment community to fund their business, to grow their business, and that's what this is all about. Having spoken to a number of companies over the last couple of years, really we're of the view that there's a gap out there where they don't really get an opportunity to deep dive into what an IPO process looks like, what it means for their company, what it means for them. And so what we're trying to do is effectively put a programme together that gives them a deep understanding of what bringing your company to the public market looks like, what the pressures are, what the upsides, what the downsides are, and not just to talk about it in an academic way, but to really give them access to executives who have been there and done that.
There are so many reasons why companies list on the stock exchange, but the main purpose of the stock exchange is to provide capital for companies to grow. You have access to international and domestic investors, you have a currency to fund acquisitions, and you also have a mechanism for rewarding and motivating employees.
One of the big challenges for Enterprise Ireland is to encourage more companies to scale in Ireland, and that requires developing the capability of the companies and also access to capital. And this programme is really going to network the companies into loads of sources of expertise and develop that capability and coach the companies along a journey. And I think it will really add to the momentum by companies networking between themselves and also with other people who've done it. So it will really help our agenda, which is to scale more Irish companies. To grow successfully, companies need the vision, number one. They need the capability within the companies, and they need access to capital within the companies and the processes and the focus on execution. So they need all of those things, and this programme is going to support them on the capability side and also the access to capital.
There's a lot of Irish success stories. I mean, we heard from one this morning, Gelada Hotel Group. Pat McCann spoke very eloquently about what the public market delivered to his company. But I think as well we have great world-beating companies like Ryanair, Paddy Power, CRH and Kerry. And these are all models, I think, in terms of companies that have come to the market at a particular size and absolutely use the public markets very effectively to fund and accelerate their growth.
It's been a wonderful experience for Gelada because we raised 265 million at our IPO and we've raised a further 50 million since then. We have spent the money that we said we were going to spend and we've raised debt around that as well. So we're fully spent, and for us it's been a game changer for Gelada. And it'll lead us on to far greater things in the future as well. If a company is looking at raising funds and trying to understand all the different types of funds that are available, and then if they decide they're going to go for an IPO, they need to understand all the implications of what that means. And in reality, there is nobody looking at this part of it. While you can get financial advice, you can get all of these other things, you need to understand what the markets are about.
We've had a great response from companies. I think we're going to have a very strong cohort of companies going on the first phase of this programme. But what's been really great has been also the response from the listed companies themselves who want to participate and who want to give of their time to share their insights and their experiences with the companies themselves.
In order to be eligible for this programme, you must be revenue generating of 5 heading to 10 million euro. You must be in a growth industry, you must have a track record of growth and future growth prospects, and you must be able to commit 2 members of your management team for the duration of the programme, that is 15 months.